What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and quick video for you. I just want to go over that Sony has indeed registered a trademark for a PlayStation Experience PSX. Now, I'm recording this roughly 5 minutes after the post kind of went up. Somebody spotted this over on Reddit, and I got very, very excited about it. I tweeted about it, so obviously you guys are seeing this a little bit later than obviously when it immediately happened. But this is big news. In my opinion, this is big news. You know, sometimes when you do trademarks, when you file things like that, of course, it could lead to be absolutely nothing, okay? Now, if you go on it, you can literally click on the trademark, and you can read the entire thing. A lot of legal mumbo-jumbo, okay, that I don't understand, 95% of it either, but I believe they did this on June 11th, so it's obviously coming to light a little bit after they did it. And again, it's registered as PSX, a PlayStation Experience, and you even need to give a description, basically, for, like, the court filing or the court case or, whatever you want to call it, in terms of, like, what it is, what actually is PlayStation Experience. And they talked about it, basically a collection, like an event where you come together and so on, okay? So I think that's insanely exciting. Now, we had heard, well, it's hard because the way people word things is also, different and difficult because, there's been talks, a few days ago that there would be a PlayStation Experience event on July 8th. Now, there's been dates that were thrown around quite often. In fact, there was also a date of June 28th was an early date that we talked about a few weeks ago. June 28th is a Monday. Obviously, July 8th is a Thursday. Now, I think they do. If they made it up, they did it on purpose. They picked that date on purpose. I would assume you would pick a Tuesday or a Thursday for Sony events. I'm pretty sure both of their PlayStation 5 events last year, the one in September and the one in June, I'm pretty sure they were both on Thursdays. If they were not, I know for a fact the June one was. I don't know for a fact if the September one was, but let's say if it wasn't, it was a Tuesday, right? So Tuesday or Thursday. They normally don't do things on Monday. So the June 28th one, while I love it, June 28th is actually my birthday. That would be the greatest birthday gift I can hope for. I don't think that's going to happen. I also hope that we would get an announcement a couple weeks before. I remember for those past ones that they did, they really only gave us like a 3 to 5 day period to like be ready for it. I feel like the one that was the Thursday where they showed Miles, where they showed a bunch of PS5 stuff, I'm pretty sure they announced that like the Friday before. I think they gave like 6 days notice. So they don't normally give a lot of notice for when the event is. That's fine. I like to be surprised. I like to hear about it, and then, like, bam, a few days later it happens. Just for personal reasons, I've said it before, I'm actually going to be visiting my family in a different state between July 2nd and July 14th, so I would prefer the event to not be during that time just because, just obviously of circumstances, but I will be covering it. We'll absolutely cover it no matter what. It's just that I'll be able to cover it more if I'm not, there and I'm in my natural habitat, right? But no, I think does it add more credibility to it? Well, they did. Again, the thing is, the June 28th one, I don't remember what they called that. I think they just called it like a PlayStation event. The July 8th one, which was, again, a rumor a few days ago, it would have GTA 5. Remember, there's been a rumor that God of War, the new God of War game, would have a trailer there, all that stuff. That the one that talked about July 8th, they for a fact said it's called like PlayStation Experience. The next PlayStation Experience would be that day. Now, they haven't done a PlayStation Experience in years. The last one, I don't even remember, was it like 2018? They used to do it every December, and they did it for a couple years. They were amazing. I love them. They were fantastic. You could just, every good word you can come up with, just throw it in. I thought they did a really good job. And then they stopped, and they've stopped for quite a while. So, again, things to note are, just because you register a trademark doesn't mean you have to do anything with it ever. So they could just be doing it just for protection, just for the fact that they have it. They could be registering it to then use it this December. They could be doing it to use it next, a year and a half from now, next December. They can use it whenever they want. So that's important to note. They don't have to use it literally in like 3-4 weeks, like right away, right? They don't have to do that. So, it could be nothing. It absolutely is nothing. I know the person that posted it on Reddit was talking about like, if it's real, then there's maybe a higher possibility that July 8th rumor is real. I would take a slight different spin on it, and I would say it's totally real. Like, that's definitely a real thing. They did register it, but I don't think it has to mean anything else is true. I just think they're either padding themselves, like, just for protection, or they're getting ready to actually do something. Either way, they'll definitely have a new event, or their next event, I should say, in the next month and a half. So no matter what happens, we don't have long to wait for Sony to come out and hopefully crush it. Honestly, I think they will crush it. I think it'll be just as good as the Xbox Bethesda. You could argue in the comments if you think it's going to be better, if you think it's going to be worse, whatever. But that's kind of the bar, right? If it matches it and they do their own thing and it's to the level of the Xbox Bethesda show, that's great. If they come out and they do it to the level of the Ubisoft E3 show, obviously that will be unacceptable. But no, I think when they're ready to go, they're going to be ready. They're going to have a lot of things to show. You know what I mean? They're going to come out swinging as they should, because they haven't done an event, like an actual big event, again, since last... I mean, they've had many things. They've had State of Plays for individual games, but their last two big events were last June, which was amazing. I really loved their June event, and then September, which was, I would say, equally, if not more amazing. The June one, again, had Miles, had Horizon, had the PS5, stuff like that, but in the September one, they had Hogwarts Legacy, they had God of War, the teaser trailer, so they've done outstanding both times. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think it means anything? When do you think their events will be? Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, so you guys know when the next video goes up. I do a brand new video on this channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.